Basement. 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 Basement.
Yeah. Can't hear you, Billy.
Yeah, I started to watch for you picking your nose or something. I was going to click you in there, but you never do it.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm on top of that.
Just know I'm watching for that.
For some reason, it's not showing any of the people off of my Facebook page on there that is commented. It's not coming through. I have my Facebook rolling on my phone right now. We're kind of lagging a little bit too, and it could be my internet right now though, because we did have some pretty nasty storms rolling through here earlier.
Well, really, I don't usually like mine's up there, but I don't normally do mine. If they're on your page, they won't see the people comment from my page. Let's say that's the reason I always just try to put it on the Base Wars page.
Yes,
just
sir.
let people come there.
I
Then
always tell
everybody
everybody
to come,
I said I always tell everybody that they need to come over to the original page and comment and talk over there, but you still have some of them people that just don't do that.
Yeah.
I always let it run on my page just for them few people that don't. But
yeah.
Who knows? Ouch. So, anyway, sorry. How are you, Billy?
I'm good. I like my new shirt.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Isn't that cool?
I like it. Yes, it is. I want one.
I bought it on the interweb.
You have to share that link with me so I can reach out.
Yeah, I was gonna go find it. Matter of fact, I was gonna go look for it some time ago, and then I did, and then I got sidetracked at something else, and I did not complete the task.
What's up, Josh? Love you. Appreciate you.
That's happening a lot.
Still want my damn voice coil temperature, even though somebody else has brought one out, but I still want mine from you because I love you.
Dang. Where is the link?
Let's see.
Man, I'll never find that message. Never.
You know I'm loyal as hell, Josh. I mean, Joshua, sorry, whatever. I just, I don't know. I still have an amplifier I need to have fixed as well. I know you don't fix amplifiers no more, but damn it, I love you.
Yeah, I don't have a link, man. I reached out to him and just bought it. They posted it under one of the California shows in the comments, I think, of something over there, and I saw it, and I reached out and bought it.
Yes, we definitely do, for sure. Just let me know your next swim meet or whatever up here, and I'll make sure I'll make time. It's a little different now. Since I don't work for that other company no more. I actually, anytime after 5 o'clock, I'm pretty well free. So, unless it's on the weekend and I have shows, but whatever. What's up, Zach? How are you, sir?
Man, did you see?
Zach came down and visited me this weekend with the heat.
Did you see this guy's car, man?
Which one is that one?
Odie Bryant?
If I did, I apologize that I can't remember which one it is. So
let me see. What's the best way I could potentially show that to you? Let me try something here.
Probably have to share it.
Yeah, I just don't know where to share it from. Let me see here.
Right. I mean, I'm not in no big hurry right now, Josh. You know, I mean, obviously, my vehicle's still gutted, but it still needs that. And I forgot I got a couple 4 channels up there as well. Sorry. But yeah, no, seriously. This weekend was amazing. You know, I appreciate the true troopers that came out and visited me this weekend. And I'm not calling anybody out, but it was nasty. Saturday was like 100+ degrees. Sunday was like 100 degrees. It was nasty all weekend. There was no break. Everybody was underneath the tent with me. It was crazy. And I felt bad for all the guys, but I appreciated everybody. Well, I don't mean to say guys, and that's not the word. I appreciate everybody that came and hung out, and I
don't know how to get that little bar off.
What's that, sir?
I don't know how to get that little bar off the bottom. I was trying to share the graphic.
I got you. Can you click onto the actual graphic itself?
That's what I did. That blows it up. Well, there it is. There at the bottom. Look at that, Jimmy. Both sides, the hood and the trunk.
That's pretty badass.
Isn't it?
It is. I told you I wanted the one that we talked about it. I wanted to go like that on the back end of my truck in black.
Uh-oh. There it is.
We still need to make that happen.
Yeah, single colors are pretty easy. He's lucky. He got the only one of those that'll ever happen. They got to be smaller.
I know. I remember you when you were cutting them and weeding them. You called me. He was like, "What the hell?"
I wasted more material than he
that
got.
was being nice because they were not the words he actually used. But
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. That was pretty amazing. But where'd you go this weekend, sir?
Down into Florida.
Oh man, that must be rough. Oh,
It was a little warm, yeah. It was
when you say a little warm, like how?
well, truth is, man, the heat don't really bother me like it does most people. So I don't know. I don't know, man. The only time the heat really bothers me is when I'm trying to cover something with some nice suede or velour and I'm dripping on my stuff. That pisses me off. Other than that, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we had a good location. It was at the Equestrian Center. Great location. It's huge. Good grass, you know.
It's pretty bad.
Nice facilities. They had plenty of vendors there for food. They had, man, I don't know how many orgs there. I can't count that high. But so yeah, it was a good time. And I did I think about 20 people on Saturday, and I didn't make it Sunday so much, but I wish I had. Hey, this is this guy here. He's making us a Bass Wars album. He don't know it yet, but he's gonna do it.
What's up, Jacob? How are you, sir? Got 160 music.
Right.
He gonna try to act like he gonna come over here and just be all just sly and nobody knows who he is. We all know who you are, Mr. Jacob Morrison.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But yeah, man. So Florida's always fun. I always enjoy going there. The only reason I try and kind of get out of it nowadays is just because I'm busy, you know. But I like going.
I've been one time, and you was there.
Right.
That's the only time I've ever been there, and you was there.
Yeah.
Next year,
there's so much more. South Florida hits different than than the Panhandle, you know.
Next year we're gonna hopefully, if I have enough time, we plan on staying maybe 3-4 days more. But we want to go to Florida and stay like 3-4 days in Florida.
Yeah.
And then go back home. So we'll see. That'd be pretty fun, I think.
Yeah.
Just go out there and hide, and no one can see me. Yeah. That's not happening, sir. Just like Melissa.
Right.
You can't hide around here, sir. We all know who you are.
So I had a 170, Jimmy. I had a 170, and I made a post to ridicule you to try and get your guys to be loud, but I guess it just ain't in those.
I had a 170 in my port, just like you did.
Right? No, this guy wasn't in the port. He was, No, he was, and he did that with a mushy windshield when he got to the lane.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. I have not reached out to anybody yet. And what he's talking about, y'all, is we're getting dangerously low of tack plates for our awards. So I'm going to order some more. And so I'm trying to find sponsors for our tag plates. So if any of you would like to be a sponsor, teams or whatever, for the tag plates, it's going to be kind of expensive, but it's going to be 10,000 tag plates. We got 5 this year, and we ain't going to make it. I'm going to have to order probably another 1,000 to get us through the year.
More than that.
Well, I have some, so we're not empty. I'm just looking at a month down the road, we're going to be empty. And then, so that'll leave us a month. And you know how right before finals, everybody and their mother wants to do shows because people need to get those 5 shows in.
Everybody wants points. Please have a show, Jimmy. Just points.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you're right, Zach. We had some loud scores out there this weekend. So
I've got most everybody's data. Everybody sent me data today. It's kind of nice, but I hadn't finished all the graphics yet. So I hadn't looked at really any numbers.
But speaking of numbers, though, what's up with that 112?
Right. Nobody knows that. See, you know who called my attention to it?
Who?
Richard in California. He's like, "Hey man, tell Jimmy, good job." And I'm like, "Why?" I said, "Did he comb his hair? What did he do?"
Well, you think about it though, the last 2 years in a row, I set records with that one. Last year was 98.
Is that the same show? Yeah.
Last year was 98. This year it was 112.
112. Yeah, 112 entries at 712 Boom. That is officially. We do get more at Slamology, but I mean, for as a regular show, that's the biggest numbers it gets, right? I think Richard wasn't at a car show now, but Richard did a local show. He's like 96, 95, 96, somewhere close.
No, he beat my last one because I had like 94, 93 or something like that.
Okay.
He was like 95, 96.
Yeah, so, okay. And then and Jordan had one that was kind of close, but that might have been when y'all was in the 70s, I think, because he had an 80 something. Yeah. And
thank you. And you're absolutely right. I didn't do that by myself. My wife.
Right.
The backbone upstairs.
Yeah, 112 runs is a lot of runs.
That shit. We honestly, I don't think we left the tent until we shut it down. It was that bad. I mean, it was just run after run after run after run after run. There was, I hate to say it, but there was 2 different organizations or 3 different 2 different organizations there, and our lane stayed busy, and theirs only had just like a couple per lane.
Yeah. So the top 10s, David, you most likely will. Probably maybe by the end of this week. But here's the hiccup with that. When we did Slamology, a lot of those guys, when they asked us how much power, when we asked them how much power they had, they told us how much power they had, but they told us clamp power. So I'm trying to pull all that because now they're all mixed in. And so I'm trying to pull those scores out so it's fair. It's one thing to have a 10K amp. It's another thing to be clamping 10K with a 30K. Big difference.
It's another thing to put up a 175 under 5K.
Right. So.
Ed Horner. What?
Right.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty strong, man. That's pretty strong. So that's why you guys haven't seen a top 10 in a minute. It's because I'm still trying to figure out how to get that data out of there.
See, I'm telling you, Chris Mills, I sat in the lanes an hour waiting.
Dang. Well, that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, it was bad. I told Sonia, I said, we might want to think about next year maybe getting another term lab.
No, you don't have to. I got the fix for you, man. You just get 2 sensors. You got 2 sensors, right?
Well, no.
Yeah. You got one?
I got 2 mics, yeah. But
yeah. No, you can put them on 2 different sides of the tent and run 2 lanes.
Well, and that's kind of what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Run 2 sides versus 1 because we only run 1, but.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to step our game up and start doing 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I think, and I'm not positive about this. I've only done it a couple times. Me and Jordan did it once, and I did it somewhere else for fun. But I think like if you go to run two at the same time,
Mhm.
you can't do like a 30-second average and a peak over here. You know, you got to do peak kind of thing.
Yeah. I
I
believe
believe.
it too, because when I run in Midwest SPL, he runs like two different classes, but they're both 30 seconds or they're both peak hold. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I think you're right with that aspect. I think you can do it like that, but it has to be kind of the same set of our parameters per class. That makes sense.
Yeah. That would be a
I know. What the hell? No. We don't want that one. No, we don't. Y'all act like
I'll
I
tell you
can't
something
help
else.
things.
I don't know where Dan was, but he had the entire state of South Dakota with him this weekend. He did like 50 something runs.
Who did?
Dan
Yeah.
O'Brien.
I'm telling you, the
I
people
didn't
in
know there was 50 people in South Dakota.
South Dakota and Minnesota and all them places up there, they've been hollering and kind of bitching. I had somebody that was like, I'll pay you to come up there. And I'm like, no, we got somebody.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. Yeah, man. I've got all the data done on all those graphics, but I haven't. I finished some of them, but I should have put those out. But I'm
Thanks, Melissa. But I'm
getting
not
there.
going to credit that by myself by any means. My wife has been there the whole time and she helps me 100%. She's
Right.
more rock, but y'all don't get it twisted. I'm there and I work my ass off too. I'm standing around. I wish. Actually, I have to talk to all the people. I get them put in the right classes. I help them. I try not to place the meter as much as possible, but I still got to do that. And amongst everything else. Sorry. That's funny. That is funny. It's funny. Grand Island, Nebraska in September. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know as far as that show goes. I'll have to. I ain't got the schedule right in front of me. Mama's got all that. She does every bit of that part. I can't keep this shit straight. There's too many dates and schedules and all that. So she's that one. I always tell everybody, don't call me, call Mama when it comes to this goes. She's got it all put up. Yeah, well, I try to. I help everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Some people actually, that little extra that helps, and that's what they like. You go to any other show, tell me where you got a judge helping you, trying to get you louder.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy down in Florida about being a judge there. He's like, man, but I have to leave my team. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to stop competing either, because that's what we are first. We're competitors first,
No, I'm fuck. Trust me, I promise you, I'm on like 5 different teams, and I help
right.
people out, every one of them.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, we don't quit competing. I told him, just like I told y'all, if you want to compete, just get the loudest mouth person you can find and teach them to run the meter when you run. That way they can't say you cheated in any way.
That was me and Billy's first conversation when I first started Base Force, because I still had the micro back then. And I was like, if I start being a judge, could I not compete? He was like, absolutely you can. I was like, are you sure? Because I was thinking about a couple other places to run and help out, but I was told that I couldn't be a judge and compete.
Well,
And
see, it's
that wasn't
different.
okay with me.
It would be different if we were using the old audio control or something like that, where you just turn a little knob and help a score. But the Term Lab, in order to change that, you got to do a lot. And so,
I mean, you can
pretty much.
Let's be truthful. Anybody that has a Term Lab, and quite a few of our competitors do, you can go in there and edit the scores. But 90% of you people are sitting out there and you watch the score that comes out on the screen. So
Mhm.
that score says a 142, and I go in there and change it to a 162. You guys are going to know and call me out immediately. So, I mean, let's be true. I mean, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm really saying by that.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, anybody can push a start button and meter you. You're not going to cheat, so why shouldn't you compete? That's what I say. Tony Dogar up in Ohio, he competes every show. You know, Walt used to when Walt was judging for us, he competed. Most of his runs was his runs. You know.
I've I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times myself, but wait till the vehicle is completely done. Now, you guys are going to see me damn near every one of my shows. My vehicle is going to be there. And yes, I'm sorry if I kick your guys' ass, but it is what it is. Probably not, but it still is what it is. Billy's going to finish his vehicle this winter.
Yep. Yep.
The judges want to play. You're absolutely
It's at least going to be pretty. It's going to be prettied up by the,
See you at the top. Chris has got many levels to his shit. Come on, Chris. Tell them all about that. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's fun. Jimmy's.
Well, I'm picking up some Vibraflex when we go to sundown, so there we go. That'll get us started, right?
2 years later.
Jason Lucas sold me some carpet for my truck. Got some new carpet going in there.
At the top and not one of them. That's fucked up, Jason.
Yeah, here, let me get on this right here. So check this out, Wally. I don't think you were competing with us at the time, but 2 or 3 years ago, everybody was doing this month. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to be different. And I announced some dates in March. And I'd be damned if 2 weeks later, if USAC didn't come out and put their finals on the same day that I had them in March. And then go to the next year, I announced our day, and
April.
4 months later, DB Drag got on our day. So I just decided, you know what? No matter what day I pick, somebody's gonna get on it. So I forget them. We going the first weekend in October from now on and forever, and I don't care who wants to go on our day or not. You can't avoid everybody. I tried, didn't work. So
for the last, and I will say in Billy's defense, for the last 2 years, the day after finals, he's announced finals the next year. I mean, literally.
We already got it planned for next year.
We know, or I'm sorry, within that week, he said next year finals this date.
I'm telling you right now, next year, the first weekend in October.
Last year, he did the exact same show. It was like, hey, this is what, and this is when. We all knew it was going to be within this weekend.
I tried avoiding them, but then they just followed me to the other half of the year. I mean, what the hell? So I realized I can't avoid them, and so there you go.
I mean, we don't want to be that person, and we're not trying to drag you guys away from any other organization.
No.
And
as a matter of fact,
we are here or we are here. We're all here. Without each other, none of us exist. But
yeah,
if we pick our date and they pick the date the same weekend.
Well, what I did last year is I told everybody if you wanted to run, if you were going to go to the DB Drag Finals, you got to pre-register. Send us your money early and send us video of your run with your score, and we would count it.
Are you going to do that with Iasca this year?
I would.
I think. Who is that? Is it Iasca? Yeah, it is Iasca.
I'm not sure. No, it's not. I don't think they're on our same weekend. I think they're the weekend before us. I don't know if anybody's actually on our weekend.
Same month. I mean, sorry. There's another organization that has it the same month as us too, which I'm
I
not.
think a lot of them have them in October.
Yeah.
Now, so we talked about this. I talked about this with Travis, and there is a potential. But the fact is, since we have so many different finals locations, they're using that spot in Birmingham, and it's expensive, and it'll be really hard for us to pay that amount of money for one little area, which would be Melissa's area.
Like you said, getting everybody to go to that spot.
Oh no, that's not us.
No, sir.
Because the people from California are not going to come to Birmingham, and hopefully next year we have some potentials in Australia, Philippines. We got Trinidad, I think, and it's one other place I can't really call out just yet because it's not far in the works. But I'm excited that I think that could almost be like the first official world finals head to head where you can watch it all and it's all the same weekend. People
same
compete,
same everything. That's badass.
Yeah, man.
That right there is.
Yeah. So I hope next year that we can do that. Now this year we'll be over the country. And how nice is it going to be for the guys out in California not to have to drive to Tennessee or Alabama or Kentucky? Those are some nice locations,
Kansas.
They are. Those are nice finals for sure. But man, that's a long ride. That's 2,000 miles, I bet.
Kansas is still the center of everywhere. Everybody's got to come to Kansas. Let's do this.
Right?
No, it's just, I mean, I just feel like people or any organization that asks their competitors to drive that far or travel that far should realize that they're going to lose half of their people that compete with them all year long. I mean, seriously,
more than half.
That's a lot. And I'm not trying to be a jerk about it because I compete in quite a few. Well, I don't know more, but I have for years competed with all the other organizations. But
yeah,
it's just it's hard. It's hard right now. I'm telling you right now. Luckily, I'm out. But
the major problem really is with everybody competes in most all the orgs now, and so problem is if you take off a Friday and a Monday, let's say to go or if you're coming from if you're going from one coast to the other, you got to take off more than that. But to do it for 3 or 4 different organizations, well, that's taking away a lot of work time off, So, man, it would be very, very awesome to have one big Base Wars final somewhere, but I don't see us being able to do that for quite some time. But what we will do is as the demo classes grow up and get bigger, I could see in the future whichever location that we would call our demo location, if you want to call it that, to where people have to go to compete in those classes. I could see that growing up and being big, and that would be fun, especially once we get our team things up and going.
So, Matt.
Hey, man, I ain't seen anything on Facebook in a few days. Usually I see him about every day, every hour.
How's that princess, Matt? And Matt's a good teammate and a good friend. Well, so I get to chit chat with him a little bit more. So I used to go to finals. I want to say probably the last 2 years beforehand, I didn't actually bring a vehicle, and I just come to hang out with Jason Lucas and a couple of the other teammates at USAC and the other Midwest SPO shows during their finals. It was just to hang out and support teammates. It was fun, and I kind of missed not being there in the lanes itself. So it's gonna happen. Trust me, I'm working on that, and it's coming back. Promise you. I promise you of that. I have my wife putting her foot up my ass. She wants that vehicle back in the lane, so it's coming.
Yeah. Well, I am gonna complete my floor with the Vibraflex and the carpet and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna start on the dash, and pretty much be done. Waiting on some subs.
Which do we know which subs they are?
I hope they will wind up being an 18-inch kicker sub.
Okay. What about Texas halfway point? No, Texas is not halfway.
Well, it's kind of halfway. Depends on. It definitely could be considered halfway. He's out in California. That was his car that we looked at. It's got a big Base Wars decal on it.
I know, but honestly, and I'm not being biased because I live here, but you think about it, Missouri and Kansas is the halfway of the United States. It's
Well,
right
it's the
smack
center.
dab in the middle of it. Right
It's the
smack dab
center,
in the middle.
Yeah.
Sorry. It doesn't matter, but still, nobody wants to drive down here. Nobody wants to drive to 5 states over to compete. It's kind of nice if we could all keep it local and keep it at the, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hour mark. So that would be the most anybody has to travel for finals.
Plus, that's my retirement plan. You know, we need that. One day, I'm gonna be able to sell TV commercials on this, like the Super Bowl does, right? Be $1 million a minute. A few years of that, I can retire.
Heartland of America, right? Right? I'm telling you. See? Heartland. I like that. I mean, I do have the Heartland edition. No.
Right.
It is what it is. You know, it's all about fun.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. That's why I like how Billy does it for finals, or, you know, it is what it is. You guys can all stay within a couple hours, like I said, you know, of where you live, and so you don't have to go too obnoxiously far or whatever.
Yeah, some of those California guys, they have to go. That state is really tall, top to bottom. It's a lot of area. So, and that's covering Richard covers the Vegas area too. So,
yeah, I've driven
some
across.
of the guys have to go 8 or 10 hours. You know.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. It seems like Louisiana is one of them states that just goes on forever.
It's tall.
But,
from top to bottom, it's long. Yeah.
But, you know, so is Kansas. And I hate to
But
say
you
that.
can pull over and buy boudin balls, right, and eat those, and that's fun, and that makes it worth it.
Yeah, sure.
You ever had a boudin ball?
No, I don't need that.
Man, you are missing out. I had never had one either till a year or two ago.
Now,
every time I go to Texas,
eater though, Billy. Let's be truthful.
Huh? Do what now?
Picky ass eater.
No, but they're good, right? You got crawfish balls. You got cheddar, some kind of cheese in. Oh man, good.
Mama loves the crawfish and all that stuff, but no, not me. No, not gonna happen. No, thank you.
Yeah. Every time I go to Texas, man, I'll go into this one gas station, give me some of them boudin balls. Give me enough to make it to California.
Mama loves the crab claws that she gets down there where you guys are at. That's all I hear all year long is I can't wait to go back to the crab claws, the crab claws, the crab claws. I'm going to like once a year, I'm going to send you some money, Billy, so you can put it in like a big ass dried ice styrofoam case and just like overnight it to me. So I can have some fresh fucking crab claws up here. I'm so sick of hearing damn crab claws.
Right. Well, I guess at one point I could maybe throw them in the cooler when I'm coming up there. So I have an idea for finals awards, man. Want to hear it?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Since it's 2 months now and I'm not started making them yet. No, I don't even have a design for them yet. I think I'm going to sublimate a big aluminum plate, right? And put a piece of wood on the back, wrap it with some LEDs. So when you put it on the wall, it glows. What do you think?
As far as like, what do you mean? Like a mirror and has like the trifecta?
No. This would just be a think of it like a plaque, except it's on aluminum, and it would just light up behind it. That's a thought right now, with 2 months to go.
I just don't feel like that's gonna happen.
It's almost got to happen now with only 2 months to go.
I feel like you're probably gonna have every bit of probably 300-400 competitors this year.
Yeah,
And-
but we only got so many classes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if I do that, for one, they'll
We
be
have,
able to
we have 30 classes, Billy.
40 something classes.
First, second, and third for 40 classes.
Mhm.
So first 40, third 40. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
So
lot. You know, there's a lot. Fuck.
yeah, I was just gonna do some big plaques, but I can't find any big enough. The biggest I can find is a 9x12, and I'd like to do something a little bigger than that.
130, 140 plaques. I mean, that's a lot, sir.
I would do that in a heartbeat. If I thought the competitors would like them, I would do them in a heartbeat. Because I can. But the reason I can do that is because I can personalize them like I did those trophies a couple years ago. Right?
The speaker ones.
Yeah. I don't know if you have a personalized one though.
Well, it doesn't have the actual plate on it, but I have this part.
Yeah, so in the bottom, y'all, that there was a plate that would had your name and your score on it.
Thing right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I could make this thing, this plaque, or on this aluminum. It wouldn't matter to me, really, whatever people would like better. I could do a plaque real easy, 9x12 plaque, but I'd like to give something a little better than that. But so the piece of aluminum, I can get it a little bit bigger. And I can put the name in the
plate?
Huh?
Bigger than the traditional license plate.
Yeah. It's not a license plate. It'd be more like a photo on a piece of metal, if you will.
Kind of like that big.
Well, I can get it as big as I want. Just the cost
Like
as
this
I go
big?
bigger. Nah, probably not that big. Not that shape anyway.
No.
But I think, yeah, I found an 11x14 size that's easily affordable. So somewhere 11x14, that's big. That's pretty big, I think.
That's right.
But if I could find plaques that big, I would just do those.
Something, yeah. I'm excited myself to see what you're actually bringing out this year.
Who's that?
Huh?
You mean what are you talking about?
For trophies for finals.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. It may have to just be that.
The one that I seen, I don't know, probably 3.5, 4 years ago. The very first time was like, I still want that damn trophy. The surfboard.
The surfboard ones.
Surfboard. I want that damn
Those
surfboard.
are easy. I could do those easy.
To me, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I guess
that was
the guys that have surfboards and have all that shit, it's probably not as cool as it was to me. But when I first seen them surfboards from Drew and Duncan, and I was like, wow, that's a badass trophy.
yeah.
That's badass.
That one you got right there, that speaker one, those were the best ones in my opinion.
Yeah.
Last year's was pretty cool also.
I didn't get one last year, and I'm upset about that.
But those right there, man, those right there, oh my God, they took some work.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I say we. I didn't do shit, but just asked for them. But them probably were the most difficult ones that I've seen you put together. That had
Yeah, man, those were tough. So that tube right there is a tent, like the tent for your car comes rolled on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is, slit down vertically so that tuck that in there and staple it. And then, of course, that speaker basket we had to beat the magnets off of, right? And then you look at all that routing of those pockets in there and stuff. Now, we did use a machine to do a lot of that, but man, those things took some time. And then covering them, right?
They
Oh
did.
my God.
They overwhelmed you. You did the
Yeah,
first
they sure
15
did.
or 20 of them. You was like, oh, yeah, I
That's
love
the
these.
ones. That's the ones I drove up there to tell your guys that you didn't drop the ball. I did. Drove all night to do that.
Yeah, right after finals. You did finals and then drove up here.
That's what I'm talking about doing, Wally. Making a plaque or something like that that's got your name. And if I thought I could get people to send me a picture to put on there, I could do that as well. I probably should. That's something that we could definitely do.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
You could get like a first, second, or third place trophy with your actual picture of your vehicle or
And your name and your score,
whatever you wanted.
Location, all that stuff. I wish I could find a bigger plaque and just be done. That's what I would like to do. Because look, those things that the other orgs do, that like you say, they're real nice. Those big plastic things. But that's what it is. It's a sticker on plastic. You know, I just don't have to do the plastic. You know, I can just put it on the wood.
Yeah. And I'm not being rude, but here, I'll show you. I love this award, though. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of my favorite awards that I've had for years.
Yeah. Well, that's on metal too. That's a plastic. That's a sticker on metal, right? Or is that
it's got metal back. It's got a metal back, and then it's plastic, and plastic.
Yeah. Well, that's an expensive award. That's a nice award.
I took second place to Hank that year.
Right. Can't believe you let Hank beat you. That's embarrassing.
What the hell ever? Shit. I did that second place to Hank. Hank kicked my ass that year. Yeah, I want to say Hank was probably 3 or 4 dB louder than I was that year.
There is one other thing, Jimmy.
What's that, sir?
We don't charge $100 and $200 and all them dollars for your show to our finals.
Why?
We just don't. We can have some really nice stuff, but
why?
Last year I think we did 45. We'll probably do that again. We took that extra $15 and put it towards the awards.
You're absolutely right, Melissa. It was an honor to take second place to Hank.
Man, y'all embarrassing. If I thought Hank was going to beat me, I'd just kick him in the knee or something. He would make it to the lane.
No, that year, actually, Hank, he reached out to me and we talked a lot. And we actually became friends that year because, everybody else kind of pushed out. I don't know how else to say it, but everybody else pushed out that year and I got left. But I wasn't scared. I knew he was going to kick my ass, but I still ran.
I'd have to just find a way to beat him.
Pippin in the house. I hope you had a great show this weekend. That's Midwest SPL judge for Missouri and a couple other states. I don't know all his Rome, but
who's that? Pippin. Pippin is the Midwest judge.
Yes, sir.
So we hadn't really found any loud people in the Midwest. Pippin, do y'all have any loud people?
He is such a liar. Such a liar. My wife just actually heard you in the other room. She said, "Ask Billy Temple if he's trying to fight." But Jesse almost coming close to my score. One of these days, he might be right there. He might be there. But no, it's the guys up here are amazing, and I appreciate it. It doesn't matter what organization you run or wherever. It's fun. We all have a great time together.
Yeah, it is fun.
Loudest fuck boy in the Midwest.
Is she thumbing through them sheets trying to find somebody loud?
She said we're loud as fuck boy in the Midwest. That's exactly what she said in the other room.
Right.
I'm stuck at a 57, pissing me off. Damn, Pippin, bring it down here. I'll get it louder for you.
Mhm.
What, Mama?
Leave Pippin alone.
Mama said leave Pippin alone. We love Pippin. He's a good guy.
Well, 57 is loud.
It is. I mean, a lot of people just think that that's not. It's
That's loud.
especially when he opens. He opens all four doors and he slams that bitch down. He's got a pretty build, a very pretty build in that truck. So Pippin can say what he wants to, but I love that vehicle.
Yeah, I remember it's a white truck, isn't it?
I
I saw it at that My Audio show that I came to.
thought it was
Yeah.
great.
It might be gray, but I think I saw it at the first show you had at that My Audio place that I came up to.
Maybe, I don't know.
I brought finals awards to that show. That's what I was doing there,
Yeah, it is.
and I think it was there. It was nice.
I remember a couple of shows that we've all went and hung out, and there's been a couple. Well, remember the time where I locked my keys in my vehicle there,
Mhm.
and then Pippin and Dan and everybody made fun of me for like 2.5 hours. Yeah,
Right.
that was Oh, Wake the Dead. That's where that was. That was funny. I just bought the Tahoe and I locked my keys in the actual driver's seat. The only stuff
Dang.
I had. And I had like 2 or 3, or it was Dan's roadside assistance. I called another roadside assistance. None of them could help me. The next morning, I actually had a police officer come because I guess I wasn't aware of this, but if you actually call the police, sometimes they'll actually come and try to help you unlock your vehicle for free.
Huh.
And had him come out, he was unable to do it. And then another one came out, and I basically begged the man to let me have his bar, and I unlocked the vehicle myself. Because they just was like, they were twisting it, but they kept trying to reach the button. And I was like,
Yeah.
the keys were sitting right on the seat. All they had to do was just go down and hit the unlock button on my remote. And they all kept trying to go for the damn door panel. And I kept telling them my door panel was very iffy. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. It was a baseline. So
Yeah.
I finally asked the guy if I could use his thing since he already had it in there. He was like, yeah, you could try, but I'm not responsible. And I just literally went over like that and said, bloop, bloop. And unlocked the door. He's like, son of a bitch.
Right.
It is what it is. Standards. Yeah, I mean, I know. In a pick, yeah, he's in a it's a crew cab. No, not a crew cab, the smaller cab pickup, Chevy pickup trucks. What's that? It's not a 4-door, it's a half doors. What are them?
It's a pickup and a half.
Pickup and a half. Thanks, batteries are dead. Oh, that's not true. It's an extended cab. That's what it is. He's right. Yeah, there it is. 415s in an extended cab. Last time I think he only had like a 5K, 6K in there, or 2 of them in there. Not enough. He needed a lot more power. It's like Super Dave. He's a lot more power than subwoofers.
Right.
You know the hoodlum, Super Dave. Really? Seriously, come on now. Sir. Yeah, that's not fair. 2 8Ks. Okay. You still need more power than that. Not enough. Put 1 8K per sub. That sounds fine. All right. So, anything else that you gentlemen would like to talk about tonight?
Yeah. I think we have looks like that's weird. I guess maybe you can pin events. I don't know. But so looks like we have a show August the 4th in Irvington, Alabama, in Mobile, Alabama on Friday night. That's at UAF. Tucking in the Valley, that's something to do with you too, isn't it? Or is that just Brad?
That's Brad.
He did he wimp out on your competition?
Yes, he did. Oklahoma was scared.
I
Oklahoma got scared.
told you there wasn't no loud people over there.
Oklahoma was scared.
Where is okay. Hey, Brandon Erickson's got his first show in Marion,
Yeah,
Indiana.
I seen
Yeah.
that.
All right. So Brad, if you're on here, I sent awards out to you this morning. Then we also have the farm, a different, not the normal farm that everybody thinks of, but I think there's another farm. I think Jake Luke's. No, yeah, I don't know if Jake or Melissa's doing that one, but it's somewhere
one
in
guy
Tennessee.
from Oklahoma actually drove down to Kansas, Super Dave, to hang out, and he hung out, sit behind me and demoed all day, but he didn't run the lanes. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's scared, but you didn't run the lanes either.
Right? We got a big bass show at Big Prairie. That's in South Dakota. So they're kicking up. Yeah.
That's Dan O'Brien.
And then we got Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have My Audio.
That's me.
And then we have San Diego. And then we have Bring It.
Springfield. I got
you.
quite a few shows. Yeah,
That's you this weekend too. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then we have SummerSlam. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
I got quite a few shows still coming up. I'm
supposed to go to that one.
Which one?
SummerSlam. That's our first show in Texas, in Beaumont, Texas. So I guess I better. But look, man, how many shows is that? One.
There's all kinds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And don't forget about this. Don't forget about this one too. Sundown in August.
No, I just mean just this weekend. We got 11 or 12 shows this weekend. I'll be doing art all week next week.
I told you, Billy, you just don't understand. For the next probably 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, I don't think you're going to get a break. You're going to have a show yourself, plus every judge you have has a show, it seems like.
Man, I need to order some more plates bad. It takes forever to get them.
Yes, sir. 100%. So I'm telling you guys, from Ace Audio, from GP, from Sundown, from Kicker, from all them brands out there that, you love us, we love you, that you want to be here. Let's talk. He's getting ready to order tag plates. If you want your name on the tag plates, you better holler at Billy right now.
Yeah, we would like sponsors for that. Be nice if I could come up with about 16 green in the next week and go ahead and order all of them.
It goes the same thing for all you competitors. If you want to see your pictures on there, you better send Billy some very nice, pretty pictures.
There's a post. There's a post up on Baseboards. I'll go pin it. It's at the top where you can post those, because we'll need a lot of images, because I'm going to use more images this time. But I want to say something.
You're right, Isaac. Absolutely. GP Car Audio. I know they want to reach out and they want to help out as well, too. There's quite a few. Sorry.
So the day of Sundown show, it's a good distance away, but there's another event. Huh?
August 19th. I'll be there.
So there's also an event in Virginia. We got a guy, you guys know Wes Strickland. He's going to come on and he's going to be our judge in Virginia. And he's got his first show at Bryant's Audio there. And so I'm going to make that event right now, because I've been forgetting.
But
and it's August the 19th, huh?
Yeah, I believe it's August 19th. It is actually the.
Well, that's mean. They took my duplicate event away. I need that.
I got it. Oh, whatever. Here we go. God, you guys are sorry, Billy. I gotta go pee. You got this. It's all you.
What did I do?
I got technical difficulties. What's wrong? I'll be.
Microplate. Right? If Jimmy Pittman was on a plate, it'd be a really short plate. That's funny. Yep, it would. Hmm. So the sponsorship on the plates, man, it's gonna be kind of high. It's gonna be about $2,000, but that's on 10,000 plates. So that's kind of where we are. We ordered 5 last time and they didn't make it. So yeah, it'd be a saucer size. It would be a saucer technically, I guess, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get I guess maybe 8 sponsors. If I get 8, that'd be 16,000. Is that right? The plates cost I don't know totally about shipping, but the plates cost around $18,500 for that many plates. Plus the shipping. Last year the shipping cost as much as the plates.
Yeah, shipping was bad, but that was pre-COVID.
Unfortunately, I can't get that many. I could, but you would have nothing but a plate full of logos. So I want to keep our images on there. So I just don't think I could take more than 4 per side, which would be 8 sponsors. Now to almost pay for them, and then I pay for the shipping. So
don't nobody want to see my ugly ass on a beer coaster.
Hey, I actually did make these beer coasters. Yeah, right.
My daughter made that. That's actually hard.
Yeah, these are neoprene ones.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, Billy. You didn't make me one.
Yeah, I need to make those, don't I?
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yep.
The hard ones that my daughter made me.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see those the DD speakers I put on these?
Huh.
You never saw the one I put a DD sub on one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was cool. It looked like a little.
I seen that mouse pad that Jordan had that said Base Wars all over it. And I was like, how the hell? I was like, I was a judge before you, and you had. I was offended.
Let's see. Yeah, I used to. I was gonna make these. Huh?
I've seen that one before.
Yeah, I never did sell them. I just made that one and decided I didn't want to do it, so I just got the one laying here.
I want like a fancy one to go on my computer here.
You want a fancy mouse pad?
Yes, sir. So Mama can use it. Well, actually, I want a fancy mouse pad so Mama can use it at the show.
Right.
It'd be cool if you could.
You mean the big one, like what Jordan got?
Put the glasses on it so she could use it as a mouse pad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jordan's got.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because she helps me a lot of times if I have to go over here to the other side of the tent because sometimes they're coming at every different ways.
Yeah, I have those mats. I'll make some.
I got to be where I'm
gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until next year because we're changing all the classes just to trip everybody up, you know. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that.
You know, I thought about that actually too, because Jay's actually got that CNC and he's killing it with some shit on his new all that stuff that he's put together. So we might want to holler at him and see what he might want to talk about, Billy, when it comes to
Who's that? Who's that?
a guy up here with me. It's Jay's. His name is Jay, but I think it's Jay slapping the city feral. There you go on Facebook.
Hmm. Oh yeah, okay.
So, and then there's a couple other people that up here that actually. Pippin has a guy that does some crazy things for him as well for his trophies. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get plate sponsors. I didn't plan this. I thought that we'd have enough plates to last us through the year, and then so I would like to be asking for finals sponsors, but instead I'm having to ask for both, and that's just a lot of money, man. You know. So,
It's not though. I mean, no, not really.
well, I mean, like, you know what I want to. You can't go hitting people up for everything under the moon. So do I hit them for sponsors for finals or sponsors for the plates? The plates are more important, you know.
Why don't we just find different sponsors for each ones?
Yeah.
We
But
can
that's
have,
a lot of sponsors, you know.
we can have people that sponsor plates, and we can have people that sponsor finals
Yeah. The
That
biggest
way-
thing though is
for everybody.
what can I give them back for their sponsor dollars? You know, well, how can I earn that money from them? That's what the hard part is.
Well, I mean, you got. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, Billy, you underestimate what we do for the audio community.
Well, I know for those tag plates, I see a lot of people post those photos with those tag plates. So it gets impressions online, right? No doubt. And kicker with the tents, you know, everywhere we go, big kicker tent there, you know, so I get that, you know. But so belts, I priced belts. The belts are around $400 a piece. I have not priced crowns.
See, but in that same defense, Chris, you missed this conversation we had earlier. We have 30 classes, and we do a first, second, and third for each class.
We
So
got
it's
more
30
than 40 classes.
Well, okay, there's 40 classes, so there's 40 times first, second, and third. That's a lot of money. I mean, truthfully, that's a lot of money. Let's be truthful. A lot of money.
Pippin, do you know where I can get a plaque that's bigger than 9 by 12?
Billy used to sublimate all his. I have some.
Hey, go get a plaque, Jimmy.
I think I still
You
have
got
one. Yes, I do.
Yeah, me either. I can't find any big ones. That's a good idea. I'd go eat me a lot of Burger King burgers and just save them crowns. Not a bad idea. So, look, y'all, the reality is there is a reason I want to stay away from the belts. We're going to launch our team events soon, and the belts, I want the belts to be for those team events. Those belts are expensive, and I want them for that. That's what I really want. So I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't really want to do the belts for our regular finals. And I'll tell you what the sponsors tell me, or the people that I've talked to, is if you like they sponsor that belt, you get that belt, you take a couple of pictures with you, put it home, nobody ever sees it again. So the sponsors are like, why do I want to pay money for that? You know, because it don't advertise over and over again like these plates do.
Mama's got them put up. I don't know. I apologize. What the hell? She thought I had them down here, so I don't know. But they're put up somewhere. I had like 3 or 4 of them left. The old school, like square ones, you know.
Yeah.
Ones
Yeah.
that-
See, if I could get some really big one of those, I just do that and customize them. I'm probably gonna if I sublimate, I'm gonna customize to the winner. You know,
Oh shit, we got Bo in the house. What's up, Bo?
right?
It's your loud man Bo in here. Y'all don't know about Bo, Mister. I used to walk around in my thong and finals, banana hammock,
Right.
kill him. He's a funny man, very smart man as well, but funny man. How about you? I'll give him out.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea.
Eyes are hats with
He is on. He is on.
That'd be funny. It's on YouTube. Actually, you should go look that up, Billy. Look up Bo on YouTube with the banana hammock.
What am I looking up?
Bo Carter again. This guy's name on YouTube, and type in banana, or is it banana hammock or thong? I don't know. At finals. Bo's a legend. I know. We all love Bo. Bo's such a silly ass.
Well, it did put some things on my screen. I'm glad I'm not hearing it right now. What did you say?
He's got a thong on, like a banana hammock, just like running around, just being silly. He never shows you anything, but just
Right.
him running around in the thong. I don't think it would be too bad. We've seen worse.
Well, Thom brought up some things that I'm just glad it wasn't. And how in the hell, when I type in thong, is our show popping up? Guess because we said thong, huh? Well,
That's actually pretty funny. Type in Midwest SPL's finals. You will find him in Lenny going on 6-18 versus 6 or 8-18 versus 6-18. Or yeah. Sorry.
I'm not finding it.
Was that 2010, 2011? I can't even remember. That's
Oh,
good.
wait. No, I did. I did find it. He's in his underwear. Is that him in his underwear?
That one, it might be actually him in his underwear. Hell, who knows?
In a little black truck?
Mm.
Yep, he in his underwear. Holy Rush.
I think that's where it started. People said not that far back.
So now, why did he do that?
It's yeah. There was a whole silliness behind it, I think, and I can't remember the exact actual story. Maybe Bo can say it.
Well, man, that search yielded some things that
Yeah.
you know, I don't even know what to say about those things. I need to quit looking over there. I need to somehow move that off my screen.
What
need to
the
be-
hell, Bo? I love his name. He's
Right?
I don't know what that is, but y'all have fun.
Right?
Don't know what it is, but have fun with that one. Sorry. So, I mean, you know, finals. Yes, guys.
2 months away?
I'm
2
still
months.
I'm still working on the location.
Yeah. And look, if you
The
guys
location
hadn't
I
got your
wanted.
membership, if
Sorry.
you guys hadn't got your membership, you need to do it. Because the week before, I'm probably not going to be. I don't know. I want to help, but man, I got the gut feeling I'm going to be busy and being able to go back and search all that. Depends on what my little girl's doing. If she can do it, but don't wait. If you're gonna do it, don't wait.
What's up, Jim? Yeah. So, and I have mentioned this to a couple people in the last week or two, and I might have mentioned this tonight to a couple people. Finals. If you have not paid for your membership, you will pay extra for Billy's daughter to go back and look for the scores. I mean,
Yeah,
let's be
that's a
truthful.
potential.
That's a lot.
That is a definite potential. Yeah, don't wait, and don't do me that way. And you got to have. I talked to somebody earlier about this. You got to have 5 runs or five shows in the class you want to compete in. Now, I may, and I doubt I will, because I just don't want to do this. You don't do for one what you won't do for everybody. There's a couple of areas that hadn't quite had enough shows, and it's they just they just came on with us. So I don't know if I will drop those by a show or something like that. But reason I don't want to do that is because that's slap in the face to all the people that did work hard to get to those shows that they, but if they didn't have a judge in there at the time,
How's
well,
that for them?
you kind of understand that. But so I just, man, I don't like bending the rules. I mean, we don't have many rules, but the ones we do have, we want to abide by them. That's why we compete in an org. Somebody actually posted on a something I posted the other day. They're like Base Wars ain't got rules, and that was a problem for them. I can't imagine who thinks like that. I don't know.
To
But
be honest with you, when I first became a judge, there was quite a few naysayers that have ran, 3 or 4 other organizations that was used to the rules and the standards, and they was like, Base Wars is not going to last because the real competitors are going to come in here and eat you guys alive. And I was like, no. I was like, you're wrong. I said, you watch. The way Billy's got it figured out, it's not. And I said, you guys, I understand. I mean, I understand what they say or how they're trying to say it from a competitor and somebody on this side. But once I came over to your side and I seen the math behind it and how you figured it out and how you laid it down, I was like, damn. What the fuck? Why have we been doing it the other way? Seriously, why have we been doing it the other way this whole time?
Why you got to have all them rules, man?
It's simple. It's
here's where I'm at. If it makes you louder.
Wait. No. Chris Mills said it the best. There's levels to this. Damn it. Levels.
Yeah. We call them classes.
But there's a whole silliness behind Chris Mills and his levels. He tells everybody that he's loud here, he's loud here, he's loud here, but he's really loud here. And there's levels to this. I love him. He's silly. I love him.
So I'll touch on this too, just so you guys are not surprised. We're going to break out some of the demo classes. I'm going to try and bring like a trump, maybe no wall and then wall for all the demo classes so that we can get some of those little 212s, 214s in a trump. They like to play in the demo class too, but they just can't do it. But as far as class sizes and stuff, there might be some power changes. And by the power changes, that would only be the only reason I would do that is looking at the amplifiers on the market and realizing that, let's say we have a 5K class or whatever.
You're never going to break that cycle, though, Billy.
What cycle?
That where you have to look at every amplifier and
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, not many people make a 5K. So 5K might not be the thing. It might be 7K, but I'm not sure about that. But there's not many 10Ks either. There'll be 12s or whatever. So that's all that's the only changes we would make that would be like that. But as far as cone area and stuff, we don't plan to change anything like that, except You won't have to calculate cone area. You'll count speakers, kind of thing, just to make it easy.
Cone area speakers, though, is it? Isn't cone area speakers the same thing?
Yeah, but most people can't do the math and add it up properly. Maybe they can count their subs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a problem, man. It's a problem.
I mean, you're right. And there was quite a few people that actually got used to the older rules that when you switched it around this year and you took out the port, they were like, what the? I was like, yeah. And there was like, hang on now. And then there was like, this is easier, but damn it.
Right. Yeah.
I understand. Billy's not trying to be that guy every year. I'm telling you. And
Right. I'm just trying to make it easy.
we've had them conversations before, and it's hopefully this is not going to be an every year repeating occurrence where he's changing rules or he's changing this or he's changing that. We want to leave it alone.
Yeah.
You guys just, if somebody was louder than you, so what? Cool it louder.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, he did this. Guess what? So can you. So can you. How's it cheap if you can do the exact same thing?
So,
What? I mean, seriously, and I hate to be that way, but it's not.
Kicker the only ones that has square subs on the market right now?
You would call that part out. I think that I've seen in a while. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we probably won't even just count or worry about that. And most everybody has been ridiculing Kicker for how many years now? You know? So
Kicker is what Kicker is. Hello, Steve. Death. That man is
it's going to be
a very smart man.
I say this. There are people that run Kicker, and there are all these other people that I'm looking at right now that will run Kicker later. Right? But let them laugh. Actually, you know what? There is a class I want to make. You know what I want to make, Chris Mills? I want to make a class that is wide open. Bring anything, any type build. Are you loud or are you not? And that's the class you want to be in.
112 versus 112. It doesn't matter. Just bring it. Shut up and bring it.
Are you loud or are you not?
It should be called the call out. It should be called the Chris Mills class.
Right.
Let's call it because Chris Mills, and if you guys don't know Chris, every show, it doesn't matter. It could be the smallest guy there or the biggest guy there. Chris is willing to call that person out. Seriously, and I'm being dead serious. You guys will understand this. It's funny to watch him, and it's all in good fun. And he doesn't mean anything about it, but he will call you out. He will straight up call you out. It's funny. Sorry. Are you coming, Jay? Okay, I'm glad to see you coming back. Absolutely. It's been fun. You know, there's been quite a few years when some of the guys that was kind of the big guys around here just fell off, disappeared. And I'd like to see some of them come back, you know.
I guess that's why y'all don't have loud people in the Midwest. Everybody fell off.
You funny. You funny as fuck. I mean, there's plenty of loud people here. Plenty of loud people here. You guys got like one or two over there. You got Steven Duncan and Bobby Mansfield. That's all you guys got. That's it. That is it right now. Steven Duncan, Bobby Mansfield, and Drew. I'm sorry. Drew and I'm sorry. And let's think about maybe Nick. That's it. Drew, Nick, Steven, and Bobby.
We got Virgil Williams right there in the side of Florida that does a 76 with an 18.
Virgil ain't competed in like 3 years.
Dude, he was there last year. He competed with us less than 6 months ago.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen Virgil in like 3 years. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. Virgil
Yep.
is the man with that 118. You're right.
Right, right. We got
Not
let's see.
very many people, but who else?
Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you just named off the loudest people in the country almost. So
That's not true. Virgil.
who louder than Bobby Mansfield? Who louder than Stephen Duncan?
RP.
One guy up in Indiana. He's not in the Midwest. He's in
Hank.
Indiana.
Hank.
Yeah, Yankee. He's right beside him. They rubbing elbows.
There's a lot of people. Sir. I mean,
Yeah, we got Joe Price too, man.
But yeah, you're right. Joe actually has got back in the lanes here in the last year. So yeah, you're right.
Y'all just gonna rule the day, man. If y'all ever wanted to go against, say, these South boys, it's gonna hurt.
I don't think so. You guys just don't know. You guys just
We
don't
know. We know.
You guys.
Yeah. And Bobby, talk about Bobby. How many friends do you think Bobby Mansfield has?
Like 2?
I bet he's got like 10.
He's got like 2 because he's pissed them all off because he's so loud.
Bobby Mansfield has put out 10 builds in the last year, I bet, that all are just blowing up.
No, not last year, but yeah.
Dude. Got a little Nissan car. Huh?
He's
been building them. They just don't come to competitions, but he's been building them. They're out there. He's got Duncan's van right now.
Jakar. We got Jakar builds in the house.
Yeah. Your car is in Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. 160.
I mean, honestly, I don't have like the big name people like you guys have, but we got some really loud people down here too. A lot of people underestimate the Midwest. I'm just telling you right now. In all honesty, a lot of people underestimate the Midwest, but there's some pretty loud people down here.
Yeah. Well, let's think about this. What other parts of the country has a lot of really loud people? Now, I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something. You think about Las Vegas, dude. You got Carlos, and are you familiar with Jeremiah?
Yes, Jeremiah.
Greg Corbin. Greg Corbin.
Everybody knows Greg.
He's over at 80. Carlos is 87 when next time he gets ready, probably. Man, they have some really loud people overall. Moses. Yeah.
Moses is in Florida, though. That's different.
No. Different Moses.
Oh, sorry.
He's in California. He's loud.
Yeah, Moses is in California. I love Moses. He's a guy.
Yeah. He's a fun guy, man. And others, what's his name? Carlos Herrera. That excursion, he sold it now, but it's out.
Yeah, Carlos. I remember him.
Jeremiah has a team. I think they call it Vegas Style. I think that's their team. I'm not sure if that's the name of it or not.
Times, actually. Yes, sir. That's been a couple of years ago, actually.
Well, they're out there. We got our own Thomas Langard that held that record on the old school for a long time until an extreme car come got him. But right. So I'm just saying this: if it comes to being the loudest teams, it depends on how deep you go. I'm going with that one. I mean, they're loud.
I mean, if you want to go with the loudest teams, teams.
But they don't have as many.
Overall teams. I don't care when you say team. I'm talking about team. I would say RP's team. I mean, seriously, RP and Hank and all them, and Sam Dunn and all them. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say teammate loud because that's not teammate loud, but it's whatever that little click is up there. Whatever.
Sound check. They call it sound check, right?
Team sound check, right? Team sound check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team sound
So,
check would probably
so we
be
know that RP's loud.
Team Flatlands, baby.
Hey, RP's loud, right?
Yeah.
And if Hank had a build, it would probably be loud,
He
right?
does have a build.
He sold it, I thought.
He got the Farino back, and he's putting up some ridiculous numbers.
Well, I hadn't seen any numbers, so for now, Hank,
Ridiculous
when
numbers.
he wants to, he'll be loud, right?
He is. I'm telling you right now.
And so that's 2. Sam's got that Explorer, right? What's he doing?
Sam Dunn. It depends on what build he has because he switched the build
Okay.
like 3 or 4 times in there.
So, but I still think out there where Jeremiah and him, man, they got some. Anytime you got 2 guys over 180 on the same team, right? I mean,
I agree 100. It's just, but
I can't think of any of the other teams that would be close. I don't think Duncan's van is in the 70s. I think Drew's is low 60s, isn't it?
Kansas wouldn't such. Whatever, Chris. Whatever, Chris. You silly. I mean, there's a lot of loud people. Chris Mills, I love him to death. And then we have, I'm not even going.
But does Chris break a 50?
Yes, he breaks a 60.
No.
Yeah.
What kind of cars he got?
The Sonic, the little hatchback. It's I don't even know what the hell that car is. I really don't. What kind of car do you have, Chris? It's like a little small ass Sonic Boom. I know that's not the Sonic Boom. What the hell
What
is
is
that?
a Sonic Boom?
Well, he calls it. He puts a Sonic all over it. He calls it the Sonic Boom or whatever. It's like a little.
Like a Yugo?
No, it's a little Chevy like Fit or Chevy
Like a
Sonic.
Cobalt?
Chevy Sonic. That's what it. No, it's not a Chevy Sonic. Damn it! What the fuck is it, Chris? What's a stupid little car? What is it? Is it this? Oh, Chris said. Maybe it is.
A Sonic? I never heard of a Sonic. Can a Sonic be loud? Really?
Damn.
Here, let me Google Sonic and let me say this Google.
It's
Can
like
a
a little. It's a small 4-door.
I'm gonna Google
a
it.
2-seater. Let's be truthful. No, it can't be loud. Damn, Jesse, that's fucked up.
Can a Chevrolet Sonic be loud? Ain't no way that's gonna be loud. Google says no. Look at that car, man. Are you seeing this? Have you seen the car?
Yes, he could.
It's got a lot of front room and not much back room.
He competes in my lane with it.
And he gets a 60, you say?
You're right, Bob. It's a Sonic Boom because he's always blowing subs. That's funny as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually pretty funny. I got a guy down here named 7 Foot, and he really, honestly, is 7 Foot. He's a rapper. Me and you've talked about him before. He's a local rapper. He's a really, really good guy. And he actually came to one of our events, and he got in Chris Mills' car in that little Sonic Boom. And
wow,
talking about his knees were like right here. And I mean, I'm being dead serious. This guy's sitting like this, and he's like, it was funny as hell. He has a 2-seater, yeah. We know it's a 2-seater.
Well, all right, sir. It is almost 9 o'clock, and these people have to go to bed.
We got 38 people.
East Coast guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. Huh?
We got 38 people watching. Why are we stopping now?
Because they got to go to bed, man. They got to go to work so they can afford to run the lanes.
Oh no! And then we got Mr. Loudman himself,
Right?
Mr. Kyle Relaford.
Kyle, don't forget
Kyle?
me, man. I'm coming at Sundown Show for my Vibraflex, man.
I think I'm gonna come. It's gonna be bad, but I'm gonna come. I think I'm gonna fly out August 19th,
should.
right? August 19th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fly out that night.
You don't have a show that day?
I need a ride from the airport, Billy. Can you pick me
Yeah,
up?
I'll be there.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, Kyle, all you guys down there, I'm coming. I'm coming. That's all I gotta say. I'm sleeping on somebody's floor, damn it. I'm broke. I'm coming, but I'm gonna come.
Right?
No, seriously, I want to come to the Sundown Show this year. I'm really gonna try. Actually, there's no trying. I've actually spoke to the wife. I have to work. I have to work until I think it's 5 or so, and I'm gonna fly out. Then fly home. Fly out Saturday. Oh, it's my Pookie Bear. I got somewhere. But no, seriously, if everything goes right, I'm going to fly out Friday night after work and come home Saturday or Sunday. I mean, sorry.
Cool deal.
I've never been to Sunday Show. I want to go so badly. So yeah. Oh,
Need to do it.
Yeah, you should go, Pippin, for real. I've wanted to go for the last 3, 4, maybe even 5 years now. It seems like.
It's smaller in size, but by size I mean the land in the track, but it's concentrated. Put it that way. It's concentrated.
That's badass. Badass.
Instead of walking from one football field to the next to see a big build, you 5 steps. Big build, big build, big build, big build,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? Dan is really, which is better? Seriously, Ruckus or Sundown? Dan's going to tell me Ruckus. Dan's going to tell me Ruckus to go to Ruckus.
Yeah, I tell you what, the truth is,
I
haven't made it
afford
to
both.
that one yet. The first year, somebody else has judged that show every time.
We've had a judge at Base Wars for the last 2 years at Ruckus.
Yeah, now this 2 days, usually they compete one day and chill the next. Ruckus and chill, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
Yes, sir.
But Robert did that show last year, and I don't know who did it the year before that. So far, every time that show has come up, as far as Base Wars goes, somebody's asked to do it. So I let them.
Okay. I don't know. 2-day show at Ruckus. Yeah. Yeah, well, I want to go to Sundown. I want to go bump elbows with all the snobs at Sundown. I've never been there. I want to see the behind the scenes. I want to go and see Audio Apex and all the big boys, and I want to go see Clippo's house and and where everybody else hides. So I think I might go to the Sundown Show.
Yeah.
I might save the Ruckus and chill for next year. Tommy, I don't know honestly, but quite a few. There's I can tell you this right now. If you don't have enough points between now and finals, I have enough shows for you to have points. You might have to drive, but I have enough shows for you to have points. I promise you that right now.
Yeah, you got 2 of them this weekend, don't you?
No, not this weekend. I have 1 this weekend.
You sure?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Just 1 this week.
I thought you had 2, man.
No, that was last weekend. Shit. Don't wish that
Uh,
upon me. Damn it, Billy. Stop it. Don't wish that upon me.
I'm not. I'm gonna go check, make sure.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here.
No. Just one.
You sure?
Just one.
I'm gonna
My-
call some shows out to me, and you tell me if they're yours, okay?
My audio is next weekend.
South Dakota, that's Dan. Trent, no.
Yeah.
Okay, my audio, that's you.
Good for me. Yes, sir.
This Sunday.
Yes, sir. And that's it.
Well, there's also one listed for you called Bring It.
It's my audio. You created an event, and so did Mama.
Oh, I got you.
This happened a couple
So good. Now we don't have 11. We only have 10 this weekend.
times. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, do you know how many shows we got slated for this year? Did I ever tell you?
Completely no, sir.
I believe when it's all said and done, we will have we at 278 shows right now on the schedule.
And I'm telling you right now, it's probably going to be more than that because Mama has probably 2 or 3 more. There's one, I want to say it's October shit. And I know she's listening, but she's yelling at me in the room. But I have a show with Audio Ace and them in October. It's right after finals in October. It's supposed to be and Louder Than Your Mom's doing a coat drive in November, and I'm doing a toy drive in December. So let
that sink in, man. Did you hear 278 shows? That's a lot of shows, man.
Remember it last year, Billy? Remember when I told you I promise you by next year? You keep saying that Base Wars is small. I mean, seriously, and I'm not trying to be that ass or be that big-headed person, but you keep saying Base Wars is small.
We are the smallest of the orgs.
You can't even say that with a straight face. You can't even say that with a straight face, sir. I can tell you, yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, 278 shows, that's a lot of shows, man.
I can tell you right now, seriously, that there is probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 organizations that are way smaller than we are. And I'm not trying to be an ass or trying to be rude about it because we all put in the work that we put in.
Yeah, we work. Ain't no doubt we work.
We have worked our ass off to push this where we're at. You have, I have, Jordan has, all of our judges, Melissa, everybody. We have all worked our asses, but we're not trying to take over. We're just trying to be up there, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, we tired. We know that.
I'm not. I'm just getting started.
Right.
What's up, Justin? I love you, Bubba.
I think we need an artist.
I'm not tired. I'm just getting started. I promise.
You reckon we could talk Jacob Scott into doing art for us?
I imagine I could talk to a couple of people and we can get something going on. What do you want as far as artwork?
All these graphics I'm having to make.
I'm coming to see you sundown. I promise you. Coming to see you.
Yep.
Base Wars has hit international. That's what
we just now started. That's right. We do have the guys up and going in Trinidad. They got one this weekend.
Yes, sir. We have hit international. We are there. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Sorry, that's a little proud moment. And
yeah, it is cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. And you think I should post some graphics tonight, or should I do it in the morning?
You should do it.
I got
Good morning.
Melissa's. I got
Good
one of Melissa's ready. I got Jordan's ready. One of Jordan's ready.
Good morning.
And
Good
there's
morning.
one guy that's kind of waiting on his. I'm gonna post his up right now. He's waiting on his because he wants to be on the Alabama's top 10 list, and this graphic put him there.
I got a guy that hasn't sent his show from you on Sunday either, but yeah. Sorry, guys. No, seriously, I'm coming to see you. I mean that, Kyle. Yeah, you got fat fingers. We know you got fat fingers. We've seen that keyboard. Everybody has seen that
That's
keyboard.
funny, yeah.
That keyboard was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry with the F word, but that keyboard was amazing. It really was. You see that, Billy?
What was it?
Go eat at Burger King and get Chris Mills that crown he wants. That's funny. The one with you were. Are you going to Sundown? Super Dave?
Oh, yeah. Super Dave should be going.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. So, I mean, I know worst case scenario, somebody's going to pick me up, Kyle.
Oh,
You-
yeah. There'll be a lot of people there. Yeah.
But y'all are going to get down there and get big headed and forget me. I'm going to have to take an Uber to the middle of the
I
racetrack.
can't forget you, man. It's a small in size. It's a lot of people in there, small in size. If people forget you, you'll have new friends in 2 seconds.
No, I'm dead serious. Mama's already, we've talked about it. I get off work at, I want to say 5. No, I get off work at 5. By the time I came home, got my bag, and got to the airport, probably 6:30 ish. So, yeah. Super Davey. I love Bo. I fucking love Bo.
Man, I done made all this art and they have changed the Facebook size.
Yes. Yes, they did.
What
Oh,
the hell?
yes, they did. That was like, I want to say 28 hours ago they did that shit.
I don't appreciate that.
No, it's bad. But, I mean, we are using his platform, so what can we say?
You can say don't do that shit without asking me next time. 'Cause I done made all these graphics in the wrong size, and if I post them, they're gonna be cropped out.
Yeah. That's funny, though. Say it's not funny. It is funny.
Man, I'm gonna post this thing up, and I'm gonna go look and see if you can click on it and see what you can't see. Does he know how hard I work on these things?
25 years, baby. But no, we appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for watching us. Billy's got to go because he's hungry. He's getting hangry.
It's all on there. I'm not gonna have to remake them.
Billy's getting hangry. So,
Yeah.
going to the juice on what? Hold on. What am I missing there, Jay? What's he talking about? Oh, Super Dave? Yeah, if you're talking about Super Dave, yes. He needs to finally put some damn power on that shit. Come on, I just got in here. All right, Cliff, what's up? What are you going to talk about, Bubba? He's just getting old like all of us. Yeah, we are all old, for sure.
I'm not. I identify 27.
You want no balls. No balls what? That's no balls. I don't understand that one. Chris, if you guys have not met Chris, Chris has got plenty of balls. I don't know where he pulls balls from because his wife is holding his, but he's got balls. And he's gonna pull up to the lanes and call everybody out.
Huh.
He will call everybody out. I mean, seriously, I love Chris to death. He's just like, he's my silly ass. Seriously, Chris is the silly fucker that will call you out, and 9 times out of 10, he wins. I don't know if he's got that like sight game going on, but he's just gonna pull up in the lanes and beat you. Dave adding power yet. Dave's not adding power. He's got power, but he's scared to put it anywhere.
You know what? So I made another graphic that's the same size as the one I just did before that, and it didn't flag me that they changed the size.
Was it a picture then, maybe?
Yeah, they're both pictures, technically.
The same refresh rate and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's weird. That's really weird. Do-do-do-do. No.
So just knowledge for everybody. I normally do a little better on the artwork, but I'm bound up having to make a lot, so they're a lot simpler this time.
Going to. Yeah. I'm actually looking into that as well. Actually, Mama's going to look at that for me. So if you're going pivot, let me know. We can holler at each other and hook up for sure.
I think you should have your show at the casino, man.
Who, me?
Do they have
Try-
internet?
I tried.
What do they say?
They said we're reseeding this year and you can't have it here.
They're what?
They're reseeding all the grass and cleaning up all the parking lots and everything for the winter, and they told me no. That same place where we had it 2 years ago,
Yeah.
that's where I reached out to because I loved that place and I thought it was amazing, but they said no. No, sir. Nope. I was like, damn, okay. And I mean, what can I do?
Right.
So I mean, I'm still looking, yeah. And I hate to say that, and I apologize, but I'm still in the hunt for a correct location. I've had a couple locations thrown at me, and I can have it there if I need to. And I don't mean to be rude, but I'm looking for that perfect location.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm talking about, Billy. Just that perfect spot. So everybody can fit. Everybody can fit their vehicles. There's no cops. There's no interruptions. There's no nothing, and we can all just have fun. So
You know what, man? I wonder if you went. You know what would be epic, dude? If you could go to the police station and see if you could have one.
right at the police station, that'd be
At
bad.
the police station.
That would be badass. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do when we come for you at your own parking lot? With the boys?
Hey, they may be game. Who knows? You know.
I mean, you're right.
Would that not be epic?
Yeah. I mean, it's seriously, it'd be funny. So, can you imagine seriously pulling up at a police station having a competition, and then people calling the police be like, "There's loud music," and they'd be like, "I know it's at my parking lot."
Right.
Karen just hang the phone up.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, think about it.
No, I know. I think you should try it just because.
I think I actually have a couple. You know, I thought about that actually, Chris. I really did, but I just. I don't know. I have to talk to a couple of people, see what I can do with that, but that costs money. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to charge you guys for that. And 90% of the time, at the locations that I have and I do is free. So if I've got to pay, you know, it is what it is. I'm not even going to. It is what it is.
Which location are y'all talking about?
He's talking about 712. The same location that.
See, man, you know, to each his own. So,
Jake, that's an
but I'm
amazing
thinking-
location up there, and I would love to have it up there.
But listen, man, when I go to these bars and restaurants, dude, I don't have to pay because I'm telling them I'm bringing them people there, and that's the trade-off. I mean, it's not like you're bringing them on a Saturday night. You bring them on a Saturday when they're slow and nobody's going to be in there, right?
It has food, drinks, everything. You're right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
It's got showers, man.
Billy's been there.
Oh my God.
Billy's been there. It's got showers. It's got everything. We could all just
Pool tables.
pick up the next day, hungover as fuck, and do what we got to do. You're right, but
It's got corn you can eat.
it's also got a pretty pricey bill attached to it as well that I'm not willing to pay. I'm sorry.
What does?
712.
Oh, yeah. I think
I'm just being honest with you. I mean, I want to go to the nice location. Billy want to go to the nice locations, but we don't want to start charging you guys $100. We don't want to start charging you guys $100 to come to each show. Or to
yeah,
come
I think I would negotiate that. Just tell them, hey, man, I'm bringing you some people here. You can serve food all weekend, or
no,
you
I
can
mean,
not.
I know you're right, but I don't know. It's
Or you could just bring Tonio and make him cook burritos, tacos.
And yes, I know I can do it in my audio, and I love them guys. They're amazing. I don't know if, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know if that location is going to be big enough this year. That location is amazing, but it's tight. Let's be truthful. It's tight. We make it work, and you guys are amazing for making it work, but it's tight. And I'm not
All
being
right,
rude
sir.
because I love Michael York and William Adams and all them. I love you guys. Thank you. But it's
I'm
tight.
gonna go eat some food and make my belly tight. Right?
Really?
You gonna hang?
Maybe.
Are you? All right.
Let's see. Who wants to talk?
Don't forget to hit the end button when you finish. All right.
Hi, Billy.
Yep.
All right. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, I would like to maybe find somewhere that's just a tad bit bigger. And I mean, seriously, I don't want to be rude because them guys are amazing and they've always offered up their location. But we'll see. We'll see what we have and what we can do and what we can pull off this year. Because I mean, it comes right down to what's manageable. So, and all that, let's go right back here. 2021 commercial. This is old, but I love you guys. Thank you, and peace out.